First off, thanks everybody for coming out. You guys, awesome, great crowd as always. I have not been a huge fan of this place, and I've made that very.
At the bottom lane on a 4-lap shootout restart at Texas Motor Speedway. Got a decisive push from Hendrick Motorsports teammate Alex Bowman, cleared Denny Hamlin off turn 2, and held on to win the Würth 400 presented by Leaky Moly by 0.407 seconds on Sunday, May 3, 2026. Elliott became only the second driver in 2026 with multiple wins, leading a race-high 87 laps from a 14th starting position, while the front of the race ended cleanly. For drivers recorded DNFs Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, Ty Gibbs, and Corey Heim, and defending champion Kyle Larson crashed solo on lap 160. The championship stakes were equally significant. Tyler Reddick leads the standings by 109 points over Hamlin and 117 over Elliott, and Texas just tightened the fight for second. The race ran 267 laps covering 400.5 miles on the 1.5-mile intermediate quad oval, divided into stages at laps 80, 165, and 267. The average race speed was 136.315 miles per hour across a time of 3 hours, 25 minutes, 27 seconds. There were 7 cautions for 40 yellow flag laps, and 23 lead changes among 11 drivers. The race was a sellout confirmed mid-race at lap 81 with fans from all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and more than 15 international countries in the grandstands. Carson Hocevar earned pole position for Spire Motorsports with a lap of 28.222 seconds/191. 340 miles per hour, his second pole in 92 NASCAR Cup Series races, and second at Texas Motor Speedway. Spire locked out the front row entirely, with Daniel Suarez alongside him. The Goodyear tire package deployed at Texas used a left side compound updated from Charlotte last May, and a right side tire, with a construction change first raced at Kansas last fall, the same setup previously run at Las Vegas and Kansas in 2026. Hocevar led the first 19 laps before Hamlin's number 11 Toyota surged to the front at lap 20 at one point. Bell, Hamlin, and Briscoe ran 1-2-3. Christopher Bell took the lead at lap 48 and extended to a 1-second margin over Hamlin through lap 57. The first caution arrived on lap 68, when Todd Gilliland spun off turn 4, and his number 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford slid down the track, catching the right rear of Bell's No. 20 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota at pit exit, and sending Bell sliding into the outside safer barrier, with terminal right side suspension damage. Bell drove to the garage, but could not continue, finishing 38th and last in the 38 car field. The free pass on the caution went to number 97 Shane Van Gisbergen. 5 drivers stayed out under the caution: Eric Jones, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ross Chastain, A.J. Allmendinger, and John Hunter Nemechek cycling to the front for the 6th lap dash to stage 1 end. Eric Jones in the number 43 Toyota won stage 1, his first career NASCAR Cup Series stage win over Hocevar, Stenhouse, Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch, Allmendinger, Elliott, William Byron, and Denny Hamlin. Stage 2 opened with Corey Heim in only his 3rd Cup start of 2026 for 2311 Racing, the defending Craftsman Truck Series champion, emerging at the front through a strategy play that kept the number 67 Toyota on track, ultimately leading 57 laps in Stage 2 alone. 3rd caution, lap 92. William Byron's number 24 Chevrolet spun exiting turn 4. On the ensuing lap 93 to 94 pit cycle, Joey Logano barely avoided Byron's spinning car at approximately 180 miles per hour on track, but on pit road, his number 22 Team Penske Ford had no time to avoid Cole Custer's number 41 Chevrolet, which had stopped to allow Ty Gibbs to exit his stall. The crash peeled back Logano's left front fender like a can opener, ending the defending Texas winner's day. Logano said, "I'll just keep digging and go to the next one." During that same stop, Chase Briscoe and Kyle Larson collided on pit road, Briscoe exiting his stall as Larson was entering, causing damage to both cars. Fourth caution, lap 101. Gibbs spun into the wall in turns 3 and 4 after slight contact from Ryan Preece, reporting a mega vibration from severe right front damage. His day ended in 36th place, his second straight DNF after 7 consecutive top 10s that included his first career win at Bristol. Fifth caution, lap 160. Kyle Larson looped the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet Solo into turn 2, saying on radio, "I just lost it." He completed just 180 of 267 laps and finished 34th, his second straight week outside the top 30. Stage 2 winner. Chase Elliott surging past Brad Keselowski on fresher tires in a one-lap dash at lap 165 for his first stage win of the 2026 season. Stage 3 began at lap 173 with Elliott leading Reddick, Hamlin, Suarez, Bisher, Herbst, Hocevar, Bowman, Stenhouse, and Byron in the top 10. Elliott built a lead exceeding 1 second over Hamlin through the late race green flag run. At lap 215, Elliott pitted from the lead, Reddick followed. Hamlin led briefly before pitting at lap 216. Corey Heim cycled back to the front on strategy, running on fuel pump number 2 confirmed on the Fox broadcast to mean just 1 or 2 laps of fuel remaining at a 1.5-mile track. Elliott took command at lap 240 when Heim finally pitted, building a 1.5-second lead over Hamlin with 20 laps remaining. Then the 7th and final caution. Lap 257 erased everything when Heim spun in turn 4. All lead lap cars stayed out except Tyler Reddick, who took 2 tires and restarted 9th. The 4-lap restart lineup: Elliott, Hamlin, Bisher, Bowman, Herbst, Byron, Blaney, Austin Dillon, Reddick, and Suarez. Elliott took the bottom. Bowman lined up directly behind him. Hamlin chose the outside. Elliott cleared Hamlin off turn 2 on the opening restart lap and pulled away. Hamlin explained, "I thought I got a good restart there at the inside by side, but then, just the way the side draft works there into turn 1, with him getting the push from the 48, it just allowed his momentum to pick up a little bit quicker than mine. I tried to hang on to the side, but I was just getting tighter the closer I was getting to him." With 2 laps remaining, John Hunter Nemechek spun after the Kyle Busch contact incident, but reached the apron. The caution never came out. Elliott crossed the line to win. His radio call, "Let's go, baby. Great job, guys." The full top 10, Elliott first, Hamlin second, plus 0.407 s, Bowman third, plus 0.705 s, Reddick fourth, plus 0.787 s, Bisher 5th, plus 0.990 s, Suarez 6th, Hocevar 7th, Byron 8th, Wallace 9th, Blaney 10th. Bowman posted his career-best Texas finish, his first top 5 at the track since 2020, and his first back-to-back top 5s since winning at Chicago in 2024. Reddick said, "All in all, it was a solid day. It was nice to go for it there on the 2 tires. Just had a couple of passes that took a little longer than they needed to, and that was the difference." Chris Bisher was the fastest Ford finisher in 5th. Connor Zilisch recorded both his best qualifying effort, 12th, and best Cup Oval finish, 16th, of 2026 as the highest finishing rookie. Chevrolet recorded its series best 19th win at Texas Motor Speedway and has claimed 6 of the past 8 races at the track. Elliott's post-race statement captured his complicated relationship with the venue. "Man, first off, thanks everybody for coming out. Great crowd, as always. I have not been a huge fan of this place, and I've made that very obvious, but we continue to work hard. I really think this is a testament to the whole number 9 Chevrolet team, but not just the number 9 team, but everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. We've not been where we wanted to be throughout portions of the season, but everybody's just been digging in really hard. From the engine shop at Hendrick Motorsports to all the setup shops, and everybody at Team Chevy. It's just crazy. As much as we've struggled at Texas, to have won 2 races here now in the last few years is pretty wild. On the track reconfiguration that soured his view. Obviously, there's some selfish opinion in that because I thought it was a really strong track, and then it turned into not a strong track at all. Those things combined, I think, just put a bad taste in my mouth. For as hard of a time as I've given it, for some reason it likes me. It loved me back. On his pit crew, they were phenomenal. They've been really good for years. The truth of the matter is I haven't done a good enough job to put them in a position to have their talents on display all the time. They've kept us in races that we didn't deserve to be in, large in part to a poor job on my behalf. Crew Chief Alan Gustafson's radio message, 2-time Texas winner. Through this response from Elliott, I thought, I'll be damned. This is the earliest Elliott has ever recorded multiple wins in a Cup Series season in 2022. His second win didn't arrive until race 17. The championship standings after race 11 of 26. Reddick, 526 points, plus 291. Hamlin, 417, plus 182. Elliott, 409, plus 174. Blaney, 371. Fisher, 345. Josevar, 333. Gibbs, 330. Larson, 318. Keselowski, 311. Byron, 308. Bell dropped from 9th to 13th now at 291 points, with his 4th straight finish of 17th or worse. He had been 6th in points after Las Vegas in mid-March. Outside the top 16, Logano, 17th, 235 points, minus 7. Chastain, 18th, 216, minus 26. Van Gisbergen, 19th, 215, minus 27. Elliott now sits just 8 points behind Hamlin for second, and Hendrick Motorsports has claimed 3 wins in 2026. The Cup Series heads next to Watkins Glen International, the 2.45-mile road course in upstate New York, for the Go Bowling at the Glen, airing Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1, HBO Max, MRN Radio, and SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. SVG won there in 2025. Bell was runner-up and holds top 10s in 4 of his 5 Watkins Glen starts. Larson won at the Glen in 2021 and 2022, but has finished 26th, 12th, and 39th with 0 laps led in his 3 starts since. Post-race technical inspection concluded without issue. No cars were sent to the NASCAR R&D Center in Concord, North Carolina for further inspection, and Elliott was officially confirmed as the race winner.